Given this audio as input,
It's been less than a week since the deadliest mass shooting in American history.
our method produces the following output.
It's been less than a week since the deadliest mass shooting in American history. And foremost in all of our minds has been the loss and the grief felt by the people of Orlando,
Here's the ground truth video of Obama saying the same words.
especially our friends who are lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender. I visited with the families of many of the victims on Thursday, and one thing I told them is that they're not alone. The American people and people all over the world are standing with them, and we always will. The investigation is ongoing, but we know that the killer was an angry and disturbed individual who took in extremist information and propaganda over the internet and became radicalized. During his killing spree, he pledged allegiance to ISIL, a group that's called on people around the world to attack innocent civilians. We are and we will keep doing everything in our power to stop these kinds of attacks and to ultimately destroy ISIL. The extraordinary people in our intelligence, military, homeland security, and law enforcement communities have already prevented many attacks, saved many lives, and we won't let up.
Here we compare to these et al. Who used the ground truth mouth region to drive the animation on the left.
It's been less than a week since the deadliest mass shooting in American history.
Note that our method uses audio only and does not have access to the ground truth video.
And foremost in all of our minds has been the loss and the grief felt by the people of Orlando, especially our friends who are lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender.
The heart of our method is a recurrent neural network that transforms input audio to a time-varying mouth shape.
Now, most of us don't get our healthcare through the marketplace. We get it through our job, or through Medicare or Medicaid.
Then, we synthesize mouth texture.
And what you should know is that thanks to the Affordable Care Act, your coverage is better today than it was before. You
Next, we enhance details in teeth.
now have free preventive care. There are no more annual or lifetime limits on essential health care.
Finally, we blend the mouth texture onto a retimed target video and match the pose.
Women can get free checkups, and you can't get charged more just for being a woman. Young people can stay on a parent's plan until they turn 26. Seniors get discounts on their prescriptions. And no one can be denied coverage just because of a pre-existing condition.
Here we show our results with and without target video retiming.
I grew up without my father around.
Without retiming, he moves randomly and appears unnatural.
Well, I wonder what my life would have been like if he had been a greater presence. I've also tried extra hard to be a good dad for my own daughters. Like all dads, I worry about my girls' safety all the time, especially when we see preventable violence in places our sons and daughters go every day.
To demonstrate the power of the method, we apply the same input speech mapped to 4 different target videos. Note that all 4 are synthetic and have different lighting conditions.
The auto industry, to help families refinance their homes, to invest in things like high-tech manufacturing, clean energy, and the infrastructure that creates good new jobs. Not to mention the job training that helps folks earn new skills to fill those jobs. The results are clear. America's businesses have created 14.5 million new jobs over 75 straight months. We've seen the first sustained manufacturing growth since the 90s. We've cut unemployment by more than half. Another 20 million Americans have health insurance.
Because our approach requires only audio, we can generate a high-quality head close-up even when the original source video has low resolution or the head is occluded.
We do one Christmas trip on Small Business Saturday. I usually go out there with the girls, and the last couple of years we've gone to bookstores.
Okay.
Because the nice thing about a bookstore is you can cover a lot of ground. You can get books for, the 6-year-old niece. You can get books for your mother-in-law.
Yeah.
And so, we do a lot of shopping there. Now that I think about it, I should have, I guess, bought some of your books. I think we're in a moment of history where probably the most important thing we need to do is to bring the country together. And one of the skills that I bring to bear is being able to pull together the different strands of American life and focus on what.
Our approach works on casual speech.
You're absolutely right, Whoopi, that us showing respect for other people, us being thoughtful about other people's traditions is something that Michelle and I try to teach our kids. You talked about what we talk about over the dinner table. A lot of what we talk about over the dinner table is, we live in a diverse world, and
Here's an older Obama speaking his words from a quarter century ago.
Although I'm honored, and I think people can say that my election symbolizes some progress, at least within the small confines of the legal community, I think it's real important to keep the focus on the broader world out there and see that for a lot of kids, the doors that have been open to me aren't open to them.
We can even create an Obama video from voice impressionists.
Here we go. President Barack Obama. When you're giving a speech, make sure you use a lot of pauses and speak in a very weird timbre. Up and down and up, down, down.
We show an application that creates a short summary video from a longer speech by manually selecting the desired text to include. Note that the result is completely seamless. While our results were similar to Butholsis et al. From SIGGRAPH 2012, they required the original footage, and we do not.
Hey everybody. Today, 20 million more American adults know the financial security of health insurance. On top of that, another 3 million more kids have coverage than when I took office. Most of us don't get our health care through the marketplace. We get it through our job, or through Medicare or Medicaid. And what you should know is that you now have free preventive care. There are no more annual or lifetime limits on essential health care. Women can get free checkups, and you can't get charged more just for being a woman.
We can also change the sentence order for a better flow.
Enrollment is open right now, but only until January 31st. Go to healthcare.gov or call 1-800-318-2596, and someone will personally help you find a plan that's right for you.
We show the lip sync quality from our network, trained using different sizes of training data.
And law enforcement communities have already prevented many attacks, saved many lives, and we won't let up. And law enforcement communities have already prevented many attacks, saved many lives, and we won't let up. And law enforcement communities have already prevented many attacks, saved many lives, and we won't let up. And law enforcement communities have already prevented many attacks, saved many lives, and we won't let up.
Notice how the lip sync quality is better and has less jitter as the size increases.
And law enforcement communities have already prevented many attacks, saved many lives, and we won't let up.